Let's start with the famous question. This is the guy. This is the question you will get asked. Very importantly, multiple interviews you will be without this question, your interview will not end. Mandatory question. Please, anyone. What did you observe yesterday? Like, what is your thought on this? Guys, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. We can hear you. Yeah. So we follow a CI/CD using automation server or tool. It is like Jenkins, and we have a GitHub repository where the developer will push the code. So from there we'll write the our CI/CD scripts using Jenkins. So which is we divided into two parts. One is CI and one is CD. So continuous integration, in continuous integration we start with the creating a what are the files we can convert to the package, which is, and we move to Artifactory, and we we create an image actually. So we write a Docker file and create an image. So sorry, I will go through VM actually. So if I forget about EKS, yeah. So we usually here EKS and ECR. So for the first in CA, we going to be create our package. It's like we convert the image and we move into ECR, and from there we connect with the EKS and we deploy the image. Like I think I am not explained properly, but yeah. So that's I think I'm a little confused actually. Yeah. Okay. Somebody can help me. Yes, guys, please.
Any others want to talk? This is one of the interview mandatory interview question. Without this, we will not end any interview. If anyone wanted to just share your thoughts, so that I mean the way you are answering, right? I'll get to know what I told you, what you got it. That's what I wanted actually. That is what my exactly thought. What are the keywords I had in mind? Did it get similar to your thoughts? That's what I wanted to understand. Please, anyone?
Similar to that, we will write the code, whatever the required resource and all. Okay. And we'll commit that code into the SCM. From there we move to the whatever the Artifactory. So this process is completely, we call it as the package. You can call it as a package. This package will move it to the Artifactory. So till Artifactory, whatever the process is called CI. From the Artifactory, whatever the code, whatever the image, you have to extract, and there you will start another process. It is called the deployment till the whatever the till production. This process is called the continuous deployment. We can call it as.
Nice. But Raja, whatever you told, right? That's perfectly acceptable. But what I can feel was you have to bring one example. For example, what you did. That's whatever theory you were telling it. But the interview expectations was what you did in your project. Can you take a sample example? Something we will take it. But let me tell you, if I get the same answer, how I will do is this is the part. Like, so we are running, this is the first keyword you have to put it, the context. We are running application on the Kubernetes. That's where the altogether, you will get second thought. You remember I was telling, one is the VM, another is K-Test. I told already them, my environment is running in the K-Test. Now clear. You no need to go towards this answer now. For Kubernetes, along with the source code, we have some files, right, to deploy along with the source code. What are the files? Along with the source code, we have Docker file and
deployment YAMLs.
Deployment manifest YAMLs, like for example, all these YAMLs. We kept along with the code only. You remember I'm telling it, along with the code, we kept the Docker file plus the Helm charts or whatever the manifest file. So we had given these total info to our CI/CD server. Currently, we are using Jenkins if you want. Then the Jenkins, we created a job. The job, what it does, we had given the steps, Docker build, all the commands. the instructions are being defined in the Docker file based upon the language. You see, right? Based upon the language, the commands has been defined. And then we build a Docker image. Those commands we had given in the Jenkins tool itself, in the job itself, Docker build. After Docker build, we are running this total setup in the cloud, Kubernetes in AWS EKS. So after building the image, we push the image to ECR. We authenticate before login, before pushing to image, we used to authenticate. These are the steps. We used to authenticate to the ECR, then build an image. While building the image, these are the keywords they look you. While building the image, we don't build with the latest kind of keyword. We build with the keyword build number. How do you get the build number? This is the Jenkins number. When you run a Jenkins build, right? Jenkins will generate one environment variable. Jenkins will have an environment variable. In that, we will take a build number. The Docker image will build with the build number. The same image will be pushed to it here, to the ECR. Then you can have a separate job also. One is CA job. You can have a separate, one more is also CD job, separate job. In the CD job, what you can make? When you run a job, it will take your as an argument to build number, then it will deploy. These steps completely you can keep in a separate job also. These steps. You can say that for dev environment, we in the same Jenkins job itself, we authenticate with the Kubernetes cluster. Because my Jenkins is running in EC2, we had given a permission to that EC2 to access to the Kubernetes cluster. We had given a permission, like IAM role and all, we had given it. And we get a kube config on the fly. Then since this code has been cloned by the job, all the files are available inside the Jenkins server. I'll go inside this folder, CD folder. We have a deployment YAML. In the deployment YAML, here is the ECR URL. In this ECR URL, there is a keyword called tag. This tag is which one I need to pick? Because you see right here, when you are doing the Docker build, when you do a Docker build this, right? So this number I am replacing in my script, in my job, in the job. We used to replace that whatever the previous been build number, we used to replace in this deployment.yaml with this command tag, replace this number. This tag keyword will be replaced with the build number, whatever build it. So that in the deployment.yaml, your deployment YAML will come like this. Like this, it will come here, build number will come. That I will tweak now code. We had an issue, right? We'll take it. Now, so after updating the deployment YAML, we will update that YAML. We will deploy it. These are all one time. You do n number of times. We will not change ingress and service. But regularly my job will be developer will change the code, update the deployment YAML. Here, update deployment here. Then we have some steps which will validate whether pods are running or not. These are some steps we have. Let me make it in single answer. We deploy application to the Kubernetes. My environment is running on the Kubernetes itself, which is in the private cluster total. We expose it to some kind of ingress controller outside. I will give them the you can ask me the questions on ingress controller also. I say with that thought. Then to deploy that to CI/CD along with the code for all the repos, we have individual Docker files, individual Helm charts. We had Aave jobs, Jenkins jobs. In the Jenkins job, we had given a URL for my source code. Along with the source code, we have a Docker file, deployment YAML. In the Jenkins job, we do a Docker build, and then we authenticate with the ECR. The Docker image will get pushed after authentication. Then to connect to the Kubernetes cluster, we get a kube config. In my Jenkins, we had given already permissions with the role and all to access to the EKS. Next, in the deployment YAML, previously whatever been built to the build number, we replace it. We replace with the SCD command. We have one generic keyword called a tag. The tag will get replaced with the SCD command with the build number. Then I do kubectl apply. This is what we do. This is the answer is to say. With the little Helm, we'll change it. With the Helm, you need to replace this handle with the Helm. In the Helm command itself, I can pass it. That's how I can say it. Any thoughts you want? This is one of the most important questions you want to ask. Any thoughts you want to? With my whatever I told, right? You want to discuss on it any?
Okay, the first, the initial step, it should be like whatever the environment you are working, you should describe first. Then you have to move on to the CA and CD process. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Because you
Yeah.
remember I did two applications, two environments, right? One is VM, another is Kubernetes. You see, right? If you go top now, little these steps, if you remember, these steps I did, right? This is bringing the zip file, copying to the manually to the WAR file, right? Yes, this is the VM related. Yes, but exactly whatever you said is true. First, you need to bring them. Where is your application is running, whether it is on the VM or in the K8s. Now, K8 is most demand right now if you want to talk that keywords. So they look for this keyword. Yeah.
Okay.
Any other?
So yeah, as we are discussing, I got a question today, like how you handle the production deployment. So means like how you guys will handle, means like because I have explained about we follow these steps through automation, and he asked like how you guys going to handle the production deployment, like prod deployment. So I have given like this answer. Maybe you can correct me. So I have told we do production deployment like bi-weekly, and we get all the approvals from the other stakeholders like testing team, developers, everyone. If that is a thing, so if that is everybody approved, then we take from the latest build from the stage or pre-prod. So then we'll deploy. Then again, he questioned me, you guys do manually or automation? So means like I said, we do manually only because it's a production thing. So we means like we check thoroughly and we'll deploy through manually. Yeah, please correct me if I don't know. Like suddenly when he pressed that so many times, I don't know how to say, but I have given an answer like this.
Okay. Now let's very good. That okay. Let's say I'll tell you for example. Okay, for example, very good that whatever the question you raised. Let's say Flipkart. Okay, this is the Flipkart application. This is the Flipkart. In the Flipkart application, you will have multiple microservices, right? Like it's not one microservice, one Docker image or multiple pods. For example, I'll tell you, for example, if there could be like, for example, 20 namespaces will be there. For example, one will be checkout, one will be backend, one will be front end. In the front end, again, you will have a lot of, for example, okay. So now, if I get the same question, right, I'll answer for my, like, for example, okay. We have multiple environments, dev, stage, pre-prod, production, and we have multiple microservices. Multiple. I am responsible for few of the microservices which are running in the backend. Okay, let's say that. Okay, running in the backend, and they are not exposed as the outside. You can say them. You know, right? You are not the guy in your team. Multiple DevOps will be there, right? Some people will own some portions, some portions.
Right.
Now, I own some of them. Let's say maybe like 20 microservices. I have dedicated developers. They will work on those applications. We deploy it. Like those applications, microservices individually, first they will test in the dev, let's say, and then stage pre-production. Like, let me tell you why you said manually. Are you logging to Kubernetes, kubectl?
No. Manually in the sense, the clicking build now button. That's what I mentioned.
Yeah, that's you cannot consider as a manual. That is also automation, right? That is also automation.
Yeah. Manual in the sense, we click the build now button manually. That's what I have said. We won't trigger automatically.
That's where you don't go. See, some answers, don't bring them.
Okay. Okay, got it.
See, we are using the, let me tell you, for example, you have EKS cluster here. Here also you will have EKS cluster, separate EKS clusters will be there. Here also EKS cluster, here also EKS cluster will be there. So how many Jenkins jobs will come with this model, whatever I told in the class? Let's say, think that you have this many clusters are there. You want to deploy this kind of process, whatever I told yesterday, right? In the code, how many source code repos will be there?
4.
Guys?
One repo.
Okay, one repo, sorry. Yeah.
One repo only.
Yeah. That's where we will get, that's where in the interview, whether you worked or not, we will come to know immediately. Whether whatever you prepare well, somewhere when you are answering right, we will get to know. That's, you have very good questions, but these are some confusing questions. Source code repo will be one only. Okay, one. Because it's a one application. Okay. Now, how many Docker files? Obviously one only. And we don't go with the help. If you go with the individual deployment MLs, right, you will get multiple. Okay. That's where we will go with what is the beauty Helm chart. Okay, with the Helm chart. With the Helm chart, you can play the variables like Terraform, right? You can variabilize. I'll tell you. Now, we will deploy first. For this, I will have one Jenkins job. Okay. One Jenkins job. Say that dev CACD. Okay. Here, what will happen? Now, beauty is here is the guy. Here is the guy. What was that? Branching strategy.
Yeah, this is the question actually I got first.
Now, develop. You remember, right? We will log with the two branches, main, develop, and
Right.
main. Now you this dev job, right? In the Jenkins, you have a job. So let me put it here. This is the code repo. This is here is the deployment, like something CI/CD. Okay. Now you have this many environments. Now the job itself is dev CI/CD. Which environment it can deploy? For example, here, dev. Now for this, what I'll do in this job, I'll make a some kind of a webhook kind of concept or Polesium, for example, Polesium, and I'll make a kind of for dev environment, right? Dev environment, they can deploy their feature branches also. Feature branches. Developer, what will do? He will check out to main. He will go to develop. From here, he will create his own feature branch. He will make complete automation. Now, dev CI/CD, what he will do? This concept, your job, what it does? Docker build plus deploy. This is complete automation or not here? Did you do, whenever they do commit to SCM from that feature branch, automatically your build will happen, automatically it will deploy also.
Right.
Will it be the manual or complete automation here?
Automation.
Docker build happen, and then that SCD command was there, right? Automatically the SCD will replace with the build number, the deployment will happen. This is for which environment? Dev. Now, you tested this code, okay? You tested this code, for example, you tested this code. Now, already build number, your Docker image, how it will be in the dev environment? URL, colon,
build number.
Number, right? Some number. This is working, right? Well, it is working, expected working. Now,
yes.
Which environment you need to deploy? Stage. In the stage, do you need to build image again, or already image been built is you can use ECR?
Image is already built.
That's where what we do for
only deploy will do.
Exactly. Here stage CD. What I'll do, in this job, right? In this job, I'll make some kind of automation. If you want, I can make you automation. Go to the dev environment, connect to the first dev cluster, get this image, working image, variabilize that image, deploy to again to which cluster? Stage cluster. That way you can automate. That is, now you got it right. Other way. Go to dev environment and pick working image, deployed stage. This is not the good solution. Sometimes what happens here, if developer, they could have tested something image, that image also will picked up right here. That's where what we ask developers is like, enter, save these images at one place. This job, what stage job, what it does, it will go to that place. From there it will pick, or in the job, right, take input. Because these are the very critical environment, right? Stage is not the, it shouldn't be the task. Stage also equal to production, because if stage breaks, your production release also will break. This can break, not a problem. This can break. This can be corrected by whom? Developer. This will be used by the multiple teams. Here, what I will do, I will be testing my feature only, individual features. But here, what will happen? Total Flipkarts, all microservices will be testing here. All microservices will be testing here. So I don't want to break. That's where what I do, whatever working tag, that tag I will take as an input here. Next, report. Which model do you follow? Stage model, dev model, again, which model?
Dev model.
For preport also, you will build image and then deploy win.
No, we take it from the stage.
Same. It's not the stage. Whatever image you deploy to that, I'll make the same process. Take input here also. Here also. And deploy. and deploy. That is in the Jenkins job itself, you make an automation. Can I make end-to-end automation? Yes, you can make it without manual touch. But how my deployment know where is the image? If you say that I'll go to dev, in the dev, somewhere breaking environment will be running, that breaking image only will come right here also. That's right. What we do, you need to save one place working perfect images. Somewhere place you need to save. From there, you need to pull this. You need to make this automation. Now production. Go with the same. Take an input. Take an input and deploy it. This is what we do. Now, if you say that manually, don't see, that's where I have seen the people like you follow that in the internet, some kind of CI/CD something keywords. CI/CD, you will be seeing it. CD means, I know what you answered. Delivery. One more, what is it? Deployment. Delivery means something, I don't know. Manual. This is complete automation. Remove that. Remove that. That is just a theoretical process. Remove it. Just say that for production, we have a job. In the job, whatever the image we wanted to deploy, we will enter that image. Behind, we have an automation that will get deployed. That you can say that. Everyone, majority will follow that. You don't think Google will do. If you want automation in the sense, I don't want to enter that manual to job. Somewhere I will store that working image. Somewhere you need to store working image. From there, all this will take. Instead of I do, right? The job can run periodically. From the periodically, somewhere place I will store working image. They will get that periodical image. I mean, sorry, these jobs will run periodically. They will deploy this working image based upon the timeline. Now you ask me that after whatever I answered. Now you ask me that. You got it right? What I was.
Yeah. I got it. Yeah. I actually, yeah. But there is a thing, but I convinced him because I have explained some trunk based and also he's went some like I took him somewhere else. It's like the question I diverted him. So yeah, but that's the question I got it. But even trunk based also he has so many questions, but I have explained somehow. Yeah. It went well actually. Yeah.
Usually what happens, right? I have seen, I mean, not only you, the people, whoever comes to that interview, if they are not worked exactly with the hands-on in the environment, right? They'll bring that CD is 2 keywords delivery. They used to talk a lot. Then we to be like, don't think, can I make complete automation? You can make automation in the sense, how my production job knows which image, from where it will pick.
Understand.
Somewhere you need to store that place. From that place, my job will get, Jenkins job will get. Can I get from this stage? You can get it. But in case if in the stage, if some buggy image is there, how confident you are that production? Production is very important, right? I cannot take the production, somewhere go to the automation, describe that image, get it there. I don't want to deploy that. That's where we will ask the QA team, whatever they validated here, they will provide me the tag. They'll create one ticket for me. They'll create a ticket for me. My QA team, they'll create a ticket for me, and then my manager will approve. My QA team, that is process. You eliminate that process. Don't bring in the process, that kind of QA team. So in case if you want to talk, this is how I go more deep. For production, yes, we do manually because I don't want to bring whatever the images. My QA team will verify that certified image. They'll create a ticket for me. In the ticket, they'll be mentioning it. If there is any release document, steps I need to follow, because these are all my job is to make sure production, we will not give to the developer. We will give this complete access for developers. Here they can play whatever them. But production, we have manual. That production, whatever the images, we will not deploy. QA has to verify it. They'll give me the release document also, what step to follow. I will follow them. You can say that. Theoretically, if you want to say. But don't say that manually. You don't give them the keywords. If you are using Jenkins, it's not a manual step, right? You are not going to the server. Are you doing manually these commands? Are you running it, or you are giving these commands to Jenkins in our case?
Jenkins.
So how are you saying that it is a manual? It is.
No. Yeah. Okay. Right. You're right. Yeah.
But taking the image, working image, that you need to see. What I'll do, I'll keep images in one repo, one separate repo, working perfect images. Perfect images in one repo. In all my company, we will keep it here. In my prod job, pre-prod job, I will take this repo In this repo, there is no code. Only what information will be there. Working images will be there. Whatever test, right, developer, whatever the image you wanted to take to the production, you will update in one file, images. You will update in one file. From this file, I will take my application image. Whenever I run a job, right, the job, what they do, they'll go to this repo, take this file, take the working image, they will deploy. This is complete automation right now.
Right.
That's what we expect to, yeah. Any others want to talk?
Understood.
Yeah. Any others want to talk? Because this is one of the most important interview question. And one more, when you are working in a model, right, like kind of big environment, there will be multiple microservices will be there. You will be responsible few of them, group of services, and some will be exposed outside. Some. Any thoughts you want to discuss on it, guys? Cool. Now you know, right? Sorry, here I missed it. One thing, whenever they work, right, they'll deploy feature branch here. Now their code worked, that their code worked. Now what they do? They will merge this code from where to where. They'll raise a PR, feature branch to develop. Feature branch to develop. Now already that code tested, right? That code tested. Now what they can do, like for example, they'll not build again. They'll not build again if you want. Now for main, right, what I can do, from feature branch to we will merge to develop. From develop to main also I will merge. What we do here, we will create a one tag. From main we will create a tag. Let me show you what I mean. If you go to the repo, right? You go to repo. Here what you can see here, repo in this.
Feature.
You see here what is there? What is there?
Tags.
Tags here. Tags. We create on the main branch we cut a tag. With this tag also, we will make a Docker image. Docker image number. This number will match. When you build a Docker image, right, we will build with this tag number. That same tag you can deploy everywhere, wherever you want it. That is also one process. So let's go with this, our session. Yesterday I have deployed, right? If you see here, let me go to, where is this guy here? Close all these dependencies as well. Yeah, I have deployed yesterday image. Now let's go to that. We have deployed, right, yesterday. Now you remember I created one job, right? What the job does, if you remember? What this job?
That will do CI.
This job.
Okay, that will tell how many parts are running, how many nodes are and services, everything. It will check their health, everything you can see there.
Health of the cluster, right? Health of the cluster.
Right. Right.
So what I did, instead of I am running manually, I did a one kind of job, build now. If I do it, it will give me one kind of total my cluster information, where I can see what commands it is running internally, where I can see. Go to the job. You have an option right here. Configure.
Yeah, configure.
In the job, in this pipeline, I have not given source code. I have not given anything. I have not given it. Just I'm running some commands. Go here. You see here. Why I'm running this command?
To check the health of a cluster.
File. For getting the kubeconfig file.
To get the kubeconfig. You will have multiple environments, right? Multiple environments will be there. So we will have specific to one cluster. I'm connecting here now. Now get PO. I'm checking it here. These are the commands I'm running. PO, SVC, something. Yesterday, if you remember, I have deployed to the which environment, if you remember? Static, right? Static namespace. Go here, somewhere static, search for that.
Yeah.
Now I want to make one job. It is listing all the namespaces one, right? I wanted to make job. I will select namespace, list me in that only. What you can do? Go here.
-n static.
No. That will, in that case, the job will work for how many namespaces? If you hard code right here, -n static, the job will work for how many namespaces?
1.
No. What I'm going to do? The job will ask you what are the namespaces. Here, right? Here. Whatever the name that you can get a dynamically also. Where was this, man? Project parameterized. Here, right? You can make a dynamic also. In the drop down, you will get options. Let's see, choice, credentials, file, string, password, string parameter, and namespace. Select the namespace. Default, I can say that static. Oh, this, yeah. You can select choices also. This is what choice I went right now. String parameter. Or you can go with one more. Huh? This project is parameterized. Let's remove it. You can have options here. You see, right? Choice, multi-line, password. But it's up to you. Let's go here. Name. What is the one? String. Let me remove that. I'll select the choice one. Let's see. Choice parameter. Yeah, you will have options. What are the namespaces are there? Static. Let's see here. Go to that previous job. Flask is there.
Class.
Static. One more. Flask. One more. Keep system. Please do this kind of activity so that you will be avoiding completely logging to home. Bastion also, right? All those activities you can do from the keep system. Yes. What is the variable I'm giving here? Name. This is the namespace. This is the namespace. I'm giving some choices. Prometheus and static. Prometheus.
Ingress.
Ingress Nginx, yeah. Here, right? What I'll do? FNN. What do you give here? Whatever you selected in top. Here.
Yeah, that will come.
This one. This one will come here to drop down automatically. Here I'll say $. Do we have default value anything? Default value. Plain text review. Let's leave it. You can have multiple parameters. Now you see, right? Apply, save. You see now how the job came previous to now.
Yeah, build with parameters.
Previously, what was that? Just build was there, right? Oh, let's see. Now you can select here in the drop down. Which namespace? Now you can select, right?
Static.
It's up to now. I want to, if you do right, which namespace one will come. Now they can select. Earlier, what was happening? It was showing big output. Now what will happen? Individual output only will get right here. Now go back here. See now which namespace one you are getting.
Static.
What is my pod status here?
Invalid image.
Now I need to debug, right? To debug this, you can run the commands from here only. But first time, right? We are doing this setup first time. So better to go to the server. We will go to the Jenkins. We will do that troubleshooting. Let's see. Please help me. You already know this. This is the error I'm getting. What you need to do. This is the in the real time also you'll get the similar kind of error. Lot of times. Yesterday we did deployed. The application is having some issue. I'm connected to the best. I'm sorry, Jenkins. In the real time, right? We don't export Jenkins to outside world. We will restrict to our company IP addresses only. Now, from which user I need to run the kubectl commands? This Jenkins job will be running with what user? These commands.
Jenkins user.
Jenkins, yes.
How do I switch to the Jenkins user? I logged into EC2 user. I went to the root again. Sudo su Jenkins. No, not sudo not required because you are already the root user. FNS, bin, bash. This can be avoided. There is a permanent place we can set. It's okay. Let's habituate for some days. Now you check kubectl. Kubectl is running. Check kubectl, get nodes. Just to check my kubectl works or not. Now good. Which namespace parts were having issue now?
Static.
No. What do how to check now? What is that something? Pods got created because of which object?
Deployment.
Awesome. Right, check it. One. Multiple ways you can check to do. Now, thumb rule, if pod is having some other than running issue, first always thumb rule is describe the pod. To know the reason why that. Describe the pod. You will have a lot of information and which node from where and all here. If you go top here, this is the deployment. If you go little now, this is the my image. In this pod, one container is running. You can have multiple containers also. One container is running here. Reason is this guy.
We haven't given the ECR image URL. They're showing ECR-URL.
Let's see here. No, somewhere you will have image path right here somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, here.
Where was that? Image
here. Container ID below. We have given ECR URL. Yeah,
this was that. Okay. Now let me see my code.
Yeah.
Did I commit a later? Oh, I think yeah. I have committed later. I think this thing. Now let me go to the code repo. Let me refresh this code repo. Nice, that's one good catch. See the deployment timeline. Here it is there.
Yeah, we have to build again the image.
Yeah. Let's see. Now let's see in the workspace also you can see right now.
Right.
Go to the job. Workspace. Deploy folder. And see here also. View.
Here it is.
Yeah, that's why. But doc, do you need to the job what it does again? If you build the job,
create an image.
It will create image, right? Now, what is our job? Do you need to build the image or?
No. We need only the image URL.
That's where I'll skip this completely because already image is there, right? Image.
Yeah.
Now let me make it. Please bear with me. This is the duplicate thing. You know already. New item. This is only. I'll say easy way. Only CD static. Select this freestyle and copy from the previous job. Copy. In the job, what you tell me now? We need to remove something. Do you need source code?
We don't need to give source. Yeah, SCM is not required.
You need source code. Why?
Deployment timelines.
That's what exactly. Now we need to. Oh my God, this is different Java. Let's go. That's okay. I'll get the code from there. Go back to here. Static code deploy. Configure. Where are the comments? Configure. Which section command? Build steps. Bring this code total as it is. This is the job. Here, right? Go little. This is the messy one. No. We will skip some steps. We'll skip some steps. Now, this build number, I'll say that choice under tag. You will enter there in the top. Go little general. This project is parameterized. Add a parameter. Choice parameter, no. We will go with one value, string parameter. Here I'll say that choice underscore tag. You enter the tag. default some number. Here what will say? Enter the Docker image tab, which is easier. This variable will go to down here automatically. You will enter in the input, it will go to here. Where is this? Yeah, this variable will come from above. Now you will replace it here. And yeah, let it be this. You can select that namespace also, which namespace based upon that. For now, I'll go with this. Done. Yeah. In the job, what you are doing it? Only deploy, right?
Right.
Now, where do you get image? You will enter, right, as an input from them. From the previous image. Apply, save. Save. Build with parameters. Now you will enter. Now that's where we will come to know which image was stable image, previous job. Let's see. Go to the previous job. Go here, right? 3 right here. How can you see here if you go now? No, this is for what? List objects. I'm sorry. Static deploy. Go to the job, third job. Somewhere you see, right? Docker push will be there. You see here, it is trying to push this image right here. This is the image URL. You see above.
Yeah,
What is the
three.
tag? What is the tag? 3. From this I picked up. Now you think I'll enter the 3 here. Now what this do? You entered it here. It will go to behind build steps. That whatever you are entering above, right? That choice here. This will go to this commands here. This command here. Deployment data. You are replacing it. Let's deploy it. You can deploy service ingress as many as times because there is no change, right? It will avoid. But let remove this. You already have a namespace. This now, which YAML will get applied? Only the deployment YAML because you are changing right here this image.
Right.
Save. Build with parameters. What is the tag? 3.
3.
Now the job what it is doing? CI/CD or only CD?
CD.
That's what we do. One time CD. So one time CD. Next time everything is called deployment. Check this. And now search file. It is throwing an error. It is not able to find that deployment table. Did we give the wrong SCM URL? Configure.
Yeah, I think that is a different
Source code management. I think yeah, this is the VM code. Not the VM code, I mean. 1 second. Maybe different.
I think that is the different branch. I think.
Let's see. Yeah, that could be true. Whatever is it is true. That's true.
We haven't given the branch. Yes.
Yeah, main. Now it is bringing the main code. It is saying that I don't have files. Now, which branch we are in? In feature branch.
Feature.
Clone the code. Here you are getting the kubeconfig file. Here you deployed it. Deployment YAML deployed. It is configured. Configured in the sense there is a change. Then you are checking the service. Unchanged. Ingress unchanged. You are applying the kubectl commands here internally. Now image been deployed. You see right here. Image has been deployed. Previous image. Latest image came. Latest image also what status? 18 seconds. Now let's see here also again. What went wrong? Get Vivo. kubectl. Just go Vivo -m. Static. Give the image name. I'm sorry, pardon me. Let's go little top. Let's go little top. Somewhere image. Look for the image keyword. Image place here. This guy. This guy. What it
Yeah, it's coming choice tag, not the number, right?
I need to replace it here. Choice tag. Let's see that. What is the option I had given? What is the command is replacing that? If you remember, that is the we look majority times.
SCD.
SCD. You know, right? I'm in which server now? I'm in which server?
Jenkins.
I can go to that place, right? Where these files will be there, if you remember, workspace, no?
Yeah.
Jenkins, here, workspace, ls, only CD. Yeah, only CD. Observe here. This is the power. I'll test manually. Let me test here. Whatever that command, right? This command. Why it is not working? Let me see. SCD-I. Is it? Yes, slash. That is coming. Choice number, choice tag is coming. Why underscore is there? Let's, let me see. Okay, let me put it like this. Export. I will behave like Jenkins only. Choice underscore start equal to, I'm sorry. Choice underscore tag equal to 3. Echo $. This is temporarily I'm testing it. However, Jenkins behave right. Yeah, 3 is good. Now what I'll do, I'll run this command as it is. Let's see. Because already in this choice tag, this value is there. This value, you see right here. Now it will get from here. Now let's see. Date 327. Now cat this file once. Go little top. Still, why is not taking? Let me see other way around. This, you see how nonsense it will be sometimes. Put in the double quote no? Once. This double quote. Cat deployment timer. Oh my gosh, still. Underscore is there. Why it is not replacing? 1 second. Let me see this syntax. SCD replace image and deployment. Simple example. Pipe symbol. Huh? What is the we are using? This line. Huh? This one. Yes. Good. Let's see. This slash I was using. Let's see. SCD. Check again. Deployment data. No. Somewhere. If your pattern has something else in this command, that is some issue. Guys, can you guys help me here? How can I get this? Let's see. Oh, I want to replace my image. I need that SCD command. SCD is easy. Yeah, other way around command also is there. There are some commands. env set also can use. Can you guys Google it? Working command. Can you guys experiment somewhere? Share me. Let's see. It's very easy. Somewhere we are missing the command syntax. -I is video only. Everyone replacing it like this on the CD only. Yeah. Guys, can you guys help me somewhere if you got that?
Yeah. I'm sharing something. I don't know. This is
F9.
this is the ChatGPT is saying. I have put it on the comment.
Yeah, that is what we did. Now let me try once. I know this, what it is meant. The same command syntax only we are using. What ChatGPT.
Got it.
Now let me, I know the problem. That problem I know why it is failing. The underscore and all. Let me see. Tag is the right. Yeah, let's see easy way. Let's export tag only. Let's export. Let me do. image. I'll say image will be multiple places. No, image will be there. Choice. Let me enter with the choice. Okay. Let me see choice. Underscore I'm removing it. Export choice. SCD with choice. Let's see. Tag, colon tag, you are replacing it. Choice, no? Oh no, here the tag is the replacing. We got it. Why it is failing? Let's step it. Here already there is no 19th. Here tag should be there. I'm searching for a tag. Take me a second. It should good now. This also should work now. Let's see. The old model will work. Not working. I'll keep a backup of the YAML. Backup.YAML. Backup.YAML. Serial numbers. Simple mistake somewhere. 19th number, 58, remove the tag. Can I pass in the command line? No, pass. Yeah. Now let's see. One more I'm going to attempt. Echo dollar choice. What is there? Underscore I'll remove. I'll give the choice. Let's remove this quotes also. Let me see. Current deploy data. No, 1 second.
I think it's taking from the above where we have mentioned choice underscore tag.
Now dollar choice. Something we are missing. Something. Now I have a backup. 1 second. Deploy data. Again, sorry. Again, the tag will come somewhere where I'm missing. Where I'm missing. What value it went? No, dollar choice it went. Dollar choice it went. It is taking that completely. It is replacing it here. Why I remove dollar? Let's keep like this, no? This is slash special character. It is replacing it. Now it should treat as a value. With the value still. Yeah, let's see this special character. Please bear with me. Some few minutes. Let's remove all this. Is replacing as it is now. It shouldn't replace it. Should treat as a special character. No. Replace again backup. Open easy way I can go cat TENV. 1 second.
So in the pipeline, we have to go in between, I guess.
No.
1 second, I'm putting the, I don't know.
Substitute. No, this is already I had given the same thing only. This is what we are testing right here, right now. And first is
okay, in the new value, they given a pipe again, right?
no, we don't have dollar tag right there. I want to replace just a tag keyword. Whatever we are following. What I meant was in a deployment ML, I have a keyword called tag. This
we have to replace with the
with the choice number.
Understand.
The choice will be the dollar. How it is treating? No,
Where we given this choice?
just a minute. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Obviously, it also gives you 1 second. You see that. $1. Just bear with me. Export. Let's see how fast I give this. CD.
I saw an example in ChatGPT. They are telling like tag, they're replacing it less than, greater than tag in deployment.yaml.
1 second. Yeah. Second. Can you ping me the command if you have this?
Yeah.
Let's see that. Let me see now. What is that? Give me this. This is that it is replacing somewhere codes. I'm damn sure somewhere the codes are the culprit guys. The single code, double code, I remember. Oh, they're telling blah, 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 blah. Let's complete that. So let me try this. This is another mess. No? It's very simple. That is mess. What they given is the mess. I give that mess.
Now on image, can we add like tag like this image name ending less than, greater than tag?
Less than.
Uh,
No,
tag.
that is they saying replace with that. That's why they're showing less than, greater than.
Where did you post that answer? Did you post it?
ChatGPT.
In the chart, you can see.
Less than, no, that is just replacement. They're saying it.
Yeah.
No, just if you have something, oh no, whatever we are following is the correct. Somewhere we are missing. I know the problem. I faced it a couple of times. This double quotes the guy na. 1 second. How I am doing currently? env substitute command I'm using that. 1 second. I took the backup of the ML safe set instead of manually. Now I have the deployment ML. Otherwise, your jobs will get failed a lot of times, right? And came backside. I mean backend. We are fixing it now. So just bear with me. Oh, what is this, man? Very big. Stage deploy with kubeconfig. Call sudo scd image version with same. We are following it. This is the same command we are following it. Whatever you given, right?
In Jenkins, where we given choice that I had out there because that is replacing
No.
the choice.
So you leave that then. This we came to the
Okay,
back.
yeah, we tried here. Got it.
Leave this. What is this guy? This is what doing, na? This is your old tag. I'm not replacing the complete URL. I'm replacing with this guy. This is what we are following correctly only. If you see my command also, where is this? If you see my command, no? I'm also following the same thing, right? This example. What I tried later was this is the one. Pipe symbol, tags. I forget the old basic model syntax. Now, how can I want to replace that? That's where they'll ask you in the interview. That is the place. How do you deploy latest image in the code? That's where we are very curious also. Slash. We'll go with this model. So YQ. No, I don't want to go to that path. That's a little complex one. Let's go to the simple basic one only. Where to go easy way. This. And now let's remove the double quotes. This should be fine. It will work. Search for the slash. Will replace. Choice. Now, what it just choice is a separate special character. Quotes. Yes. Yeah, this is coming now. Oops,
Yeah, double quote, single quote.
I know that mess, that quotes wala mess. So now, yeah, double quote you should use, I think. Previously, did I use double quote? No,
Yeah, outside double quote, inside single quote.
yeah, that's what. Yes. Shouldn't use the single quote. That's what the answer. This is the correct answer. Now go back to your job. Only deploy. Only deploy. Yeah. Yes, this is the command. You shouldn't use the single quote. You see how simple quotes will make good. We modified here. Let's clean the beauty is after deployment. Let's clean the folder also because it will get the latest content again. After you deploy, right here, no. Before it's after clone or after clone, because I have already the files. I need to clear that. After deployments, let's clear the files. You can here somewhere you will have an option. Clean workspace. Some option you get it here. Clear the workspace. You see it? Delete workspace whenever build is done. Next time onwards, automatically the folders will get deleted. Do you want to delete specific to when job get failed or all the cases? Let's remove the folders. So for now, let's clear I'll clear all the files because already it is there, right? I don't want to clear this files. I'm clearing the workspace folder. This is the folder. Come back. Let's clear it. And I have enabled one more option. After post build action, clear the files as well. After these steps get executed, right? These steps, I will not have any files also. Let's see. Save. Why? Build with parameters. Enter the number 3. Build. Oh,
No, choice tag you have given, and there you have mentioned choice.
okay. Yeah, it is telling that some error.
Yeah. In Jenkins, yeah, here we have given choice. Here, yeah.
Check again. Second check. Voice. You see, right? Our job got maybe could have failed or success, right? Now let's see the files are there or not. Files got clear, right? Because why? After the job get whatever the status, right? I'm doing what option? Post build action.
Yeah, remove.
Delete the workspace. The files will get deleted automatically. Build with parameters. That's the finger. Sorry, I thought it will go very smooth. Nice. Good. Ingress. Then get the output. Nice.
Yeah, started done.
Now workspace also got cleaned. If you go here, no files will be there. In the post build action. Now you can check kubectl get PO-n static. Nice. Yeah. After this, these images come to running, right? They will go away. Now there was one more issue, right? Here we were not getting the ingress. We have ingress spots. Is there any issue? We have it, but we didn't get the ingress right here. Something. Get INGFME. Here we got the load balancer, but for this we didn't get the load balancer, the ingress control load balancer. Simple funda, any issue comes, first formula was describe. Describe. We'll get the ingress here. So describe ING. We didn't get the load balancer, but you got the pod IP addresses here. Ingress class. It should be, what is that? Nginx. What is the one we had given here? Ingress
Yeah,
class.
just Nginx.
Now thumb rule, you see, right? If you, for this, do you need to build image for this?
No, not required.
Why?
Image is there, right, already.
Did you update the code or your Helm charts now? For example, your
Code, updating the code.
No, application code or your manifest file we updated now.
Manifest file.
Right? You don't need to build the image, just you need a deployment
Right.
in this case. That's where you
Right.
remember. For this, if you do CI/CD again, one more Docker image will build. That is time waste, right?
Right.
Now let's go here. What is the fix we had given? Fix
We change the
Nginx class.
ingress class. Yeah.
See, this is the beauty with the VS Code. Go back. Now let's run that job again. Build with parameters. Can be the previous tag only, but it doesn't do anything deployment. Will not do anything.
Yeah, it will only change the ingress file.
Yes. You see, right? It is saying unchanged.
Yeah. Unchanged. Unchanged.
Now go back and then describe again here. Yeah. Now you got the ingress class. You see now it is synced. Now you should get the load balancer. Wait, it takes little seconds time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our code is perfectly working now. Now let's say, for example, it takes little while. That you know, right now, if you get a load balancer, this load balancer you will register in where? Route 53. That way you can access it now.
Right.
So let's rise and this is what we'll go with a little like the Jenkins point of view now. So you know, right, how to make a job. My thought was, don't think in all the jobs we will mention the source code. It's up to that use case. Now, if you go to this job, right, this job. If you go to this job, if you go to this job, are you bringing the source code or what it is doing in the job?
We just checking the health cluster health. We're not getting any code here.
Exactly. So you should have that thought. Normally, when you do some kind of sessions, right, you think that, oh, if I create a job mandatory, we should have a source code. That kind of mindset. No. What is the purpose of the Jenkins way of doing it? Automation. You have a command and you don't want to run that command going to the server. I will give that command to who? Job. You have an options. When you're giving a command, you have an options, right? Like, what is this option? Build with parameter. You see right here. How you got this build with parameters? Because you have an option, right? You go to configure. You go to job, you have an option. This project is parameterized because in the interview, they'll expect you this kind of. I want to pass some arguments to my job. This is the option. This project is parameterized. Here I had given options now. This beauty with the Jenkins is let's get this ones. Let's get this ingress endpoint. We will see that. My Jenkins is low. Yeah, I got this. You know, right? We can register now this into our Route 53. We are doing some bypass trick now. Let me get it. We'll come to the step. Just one cut if it works. That's what my objective first. Now you know, right, where we need to update this file. Where do we update this one? Where do we update this load balancer address?
In road, like host, actually in local, it means like host file.
Yeah, like in the real time, we update in the DNS.
Yeah.
That path. You can go here. Very important. This name, let's remove that. This is some previous one. This name and the host name somewhere you will have, right? This name both should match. Then only the behind that will work. I'll save. I will save. Go here. That's it. Why? Let's see that load balancer endpoint. Now request went into whom? Our code only, right? This is our code only. This went into service load balancer is there. That's correct. Static pool.com. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got the output. It takes initial, it took little time. Yeah, I'm getting an output. From where you are getting it, you know, right? Now, for example, I want to put some back like other color, for example, for this. Where I need to map it. Same like previously.
Your source code. You have to go.
But now what developer does, for example, let's go to here. Just this guy. Here, let's put the some kind of, don't care about where is this guy. Here,
Blue.
some color. Now I have modified the color, right? What is the
Yeah.
next time onwards?
You have to commit.
Git add, git commit. These are the comments. Next, updated RGB. Something.
Yeah. Then you have to run the build command for creating image.
Let's go here. Now let's say, for example, I don't want to make manual steps for this. For this K-test, right? We're in the K-test.
Yeah, we can do the webhook or something.
Let's go to, what is this guy? Static deploy, right? In this only image is getting built, na? In this only. Let's say here, static build image and deploy. Rename. Now go here, configure. Go to here. You have an option now, where to build triggers. This option. Apply, save. For next commits, any commits, right? Automatically the job will get triggered. Now you observe. This is the beauty. Let me make one more color. Some more color. In that repo also, you need to give the Jenkins URL. That is also important. In this repo, right, you need to give to the Jenkins URL. Settings. Webhooks. You should have given. Yeah, you have to give this URL here.
Yeah.
Now go back to. Let me update the code again. Now you see the power of the end-to-end thing. Go here. I want to put some black color. That developers will take care mostly. Just in our case, I want to demonstrate end-to-end this process. Let's keep something red color for this thing. Code has been updated. Next, to save these changes. Updated source. Whatever. It's up to you. It's no need to be the.
Yeah.
Now sync changes. Yes. Now observe. Here, go back to here job. Something will come in queue, observe here. Jenkins is a bit slow.
If you go to here K, this we are seeing all right.
You now go to no, here you will get the queue automatically.
Yeah, understand. But yeah, to go
Go to KTest. What was the previous build number got success, if you remember?
3.
3, right?
3.
Yeah. Now you should have. What was the type of the family event? T2, is it? Oh,
Yeah, even it's not working. Here it is very difficult. I don't know.
no, you can bring big mission by evening. You scrape it. Yeah, you see, right? Job got triggered automatically. You see, right? It is in progress. You see here. Now click on this one. You see, 4th image got deployed. In this, we had end-to-end automation also, right? Oh no,
Right.
we need to change that to deploy YAML. I think here also command. Go here. This guy.
Double quote. And choice. Actually, the name.
No, let it be the bill number.
Oh, yeah. Here it is. Understood.
Let it fail. Now let it go. The deployment happened. The parts will be what status now? It will
Image invalid.
Invalid error, right? Now
Yeah.
we will fix that. Next time it will go. Now we have a separate job, right? This job. Now what you can in the Jenkins, right? One job can trigger another job also. After this job goes right, this job can trigger another job also. You can deploy automatically. This job, what I mean was, one pipeline can trigger another pipeline also. One job can trigger another job. Let's go here. Let's build with parameters. Let's deploy 4th image. 4th image only, na? The previous
Yeah.
build. What this job will do? This job will only deploy it. Now, what is your thought? What did you observe? Just tell me with the Jenkins. What and all benefits you can get? What is your
The first thing is agile, very fast.
okay?
Yeah, and second thing we can automate. So one-time job, we no need to change every time. Won't change. Means like what are the changes we can once we succeed with the first means like whatever the pipeline, then we can reuse them. Yeah. So we don't need to touch any like console or anything. So we can work with directly with the Jenkins.
Yeah. Second, I want to see that image. Get people. Guys, please, someone, what did you observe when we were using the Jenkins? Help me. Now the new image is coming. Guys, can you guys tell me here? What did you observe? Anyone? What have you seen? Any other thoughts? Guys, I don't know why many people are listening. Guys, what did you observe? Please help me. What was your thought when I was using Jenkins?
Yeah, one observation that whenever there is a latest commit, we can automatically deploy the latest code.
Awesome. Latest commit. You can do some automation right behind. What was that? Yeah. Some automation that can be deployment. Something you can do. Yeah, that is nice. This is what is that concept? Webhook, right? Webhook or
Yeah, webhook.
or Polysem. This kind of schedule. This kind of nice. That is good. That some more. I see completed the code happened. Did we manually touch any commands going to the any server? Just I committed that. For dev, it will be like this. For stage pre-production, production, we will take as an input from somewhere. That somewhere can be any place. It's up to you, whatever. That there will be separate jobs that will get deployed. Can I make end-to-end automation? Dev, stage, pre-production, production, you can make it. Complete automation. One job can trigger another job can trigger another job, downstream jobs, you can trigger it. That I'll see. Please tell me, what did you observe? I need some inputs. Your thoughts on the while I was doing this activity. Guys, add some inputs.
Yeah, we can avoid logging into the servers.
Very good.
We
Nice.
start with
Yeah, log into server provided. Yes, nice. Completely log into server provided. Whatever you are, someone right in future, let's say for example, some team wanted to see the pods count and all right, QA team, whether pods are running or not. Who has the access to cluster majorly in the environment?
We have.
You have access, right? Now what you will do? You will create a one job. You will give that a job as a read only for them. You can give such kind of permissions. They cannot delete the job and all something. Just they can run the job. So that you are completely, what is that here? When you say agile, what is the process? Time saving, right? This thing, time saving. Now let me put it here, one more. After one deployment, right? After this is the Jenkins related concept. After deployment, I want to trigger one more job. Oh my God, this is too slow because we run the jobs, right? It will allocate the resources, more resources for that job. You remember I was telling, right? Yesterday, what was that keyword I was telling? How many jobs you can run concurrent in the Jenkins? What is that? Now, what is that concept is called? How many jobs you can run in the Jenkins? What is that keyword is called?
Cron top.
That is schedule. That is schedule. Cron type is like, I want to run a job in the specific time. But how many jobs I can run at a time? I was telling one keyword for Jenkins. Executors. Executors. Number of can run parallel. If you want to run this number of job parallel, you need more CPU and memory. These two you need. So we went with the T2 micro. This is bombarding. I cannot click on this like kind of application. Sometimes it is getting slow. That is one. Cool. So here is the one task. It is the Jenkins related thought. You know, right? Complete now. From where the code is going, from local to SCM. SCM URL I had given in the Jenkins. In the Jenkins, I had put some commands based upon that my actions, Docker build based upon that whatever the commands. The Jenkins is doing the action. The commands it is executing it. Here is the one task. In the interviews, they expect you like after one job completion, trigger another job automatically. Let's say after this deploy completes, trigger this job automatically. Trigger one job to another job. Go to this job. This is my first job called upstream job. Go to configure. This is one job, one stage also I can say. One stage also I can say. Go down. Post build action. After the job done, what you want to do here? Somewhere you see trigger, build other projects here. Build other projects. Now you select here, list objects. When you want to trigger, you can trigger multiple jobs also, comma, multiple you can keep, multiple jobs. One job can trigger multiple jobs also. Let's trigger one job only. Trigger when the job, after this success or like at what stage? Trigger only after this get success only, the other way. Unstable also, or if it fails, like you can have multiple also here options. Send an email, send a notification, blah, blah, like clean the workspace, everything. For now, after this job gets success, I want to trigger automatically the list job also. Now you see here is the interview question. They may ask you, what is the downstream job? A is calling B is called downstream. Now go to the list job. From here only you can go. You see it again, what is the keyword? Upstream. So one job can trigger another job. That is the one. And you should know upstream job, downstream job. You can link one job A to B, B to C, like you can have multiple links also. Or you can do parallelly also. That way you can do it. Cool. So please, I would say that this is the one lab I can give you guys. Deploy to EKS. And this is the one job. And link to list job. This is the second job. They should trigger at a time. You don't trigger the second job with manual. If you want to trigger, you can trigger it. But you are linking it another option. After this get go automatically. Now observe here, observe. For that, right, you should have more executors also, something less trigger it. I'm not changing the code, just I'm building it. Build now. We'll get a fifth number. Go back to here, console. Observe here. You will get one more in the queue. Observe here. No bills in the queue now. After one job goes right, automatically the other job will come in the queue. This is running still. Got failed. Still it is running. You see right here. Executor 9 it picked up. Any thoughts you want to ask on this? Upstream, downstream. In the interview, they'll expect you. What is upstream job, downstream job? Triggering one job to another job is called this kind of linking. Why do we wanted to trigger? One job does one activity, the other one can be based upon that. We have a kind of scenario. We don't want to list the same job. We wanted to create separately something. That way you can say the theory. Now one got completed. Automatically came one more queue, right? Here you see. Now second job is running. So that you can automate your complete steps. Now I'm not running the kubectl commands at all. I'm getting my cluster status, everything here only. In future, every day, let's say this is my job. I wanted to see my pods are running or not somewhere. What I can go, you can check in the Grafana also. But if I want to do instead of that Grafana dashboards also, you can have it. Here I can run a job immediately. I can get the status also right here. That is. So one, please have this is the one lab. Now, one more. This is related to the Jenkins only. I'll tell the context. I'll tell the like kind of theoretically. Where are the jobs? These jobs are running now currently. Master. You remember yesterday I was telling, right? Controller and one more. What was that? Agent.
Agents.
Currently, where are our jobs are running?
Master.
Do we have any agents? If you have agents,
No.
you get list here. You will get list here. Here you will get list here.
Yeah, we don't have any.
We don't have it. Now, why we will go for agents? If you remember yesterday theoretically, you see, right, when I'm running the jobs, my UI also getting slow, right? You have seen, right? The UI, GUI is getting slow. I cannot access the Jenkins console also. That's where I will add one more EC2. That EC2 can be static or dynamic, or I can have one more environment as a pod. Now you tell me, if I add a agent, just you tell me, what are the tools you should be available here in this ones? You should know some tools on the agents, or I'll say runners. Some tools should be available.
kubeconfig, AWS CLI.
Very good, nice. Some more. Otherwise, it will fail a lot because you are giving job to whom now? Agent. All your commands will be done by the agent. I'm giving some more hint. Now tell me what other tools should be available.
AWS CLI, kubectl.
Very good. And one more.
Help.
You visualize
Yeah, the one more is ECR.
Docker.
Docker.
ECR will be the right, obviously. Whatever you are pushing the images,
Understand.
will be pushing to the same ECR only. But these commands will not run from here. These commands will run from the agent. From here.
Got it.
Agent. So my objective next, interview point of view, let me tell you, they'll expect you this thing, the upstream, downstream concept, and the how are you doing the CI/CD? That they'll be very curious on the SCD command. How are you deploying the latest images? For dev, you can see that complete automated. We don't touch for dev environment. Completely the build number is the we will replace in the deployment table. For stage, pre-production, production, we have a separate jobs for every environment that will fetch the kubeconfig for every cluster. It will we will enter the tag that will replace that image. So that is the one. My next objective was, this is the one interview point of view. We will have a one agent, this agent. These agents, we will be installing all these tools. You have to tell me next, how easily I have to go with this approach. bringing agent and pipelines. They'll expect you in the interview. You should have a pipeline knowledge, Jenkins pipeline knowledge. That is my next session I can take tomorrow. Chalo guys, thank you.
Thank you.
I have uploaded the videos. Please download them.